Oh, today we're going to be doing Idaho Nachos. Oh, this classic recipe that you can only get at the truck stop. Okay, so you're going to need a large pot, half full of lard. Get this heating up. Then we have a skillet to cook 1 pound of taco meat. Actually, it's 1 1/4 pounds of taco meat. And we do not have enough tomatoes and jalapenos in here for our toppings. So we're going to go out to the garden, pick some fresh stuff, and be right back while that's heating up. Oh, hello, my beautiful babies. Yes, you guys want to see what Mama's doing? Get in there, girl. You can get it. Use your long arms.
Time to check.
Yes, it's red.
This one?
Yes, good find. Is there any more? You see any more?
Hold on, let me check this.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow.
Yeah. We could pick it. It's pretty good. Thank you.
Oops. Okay,
All right, cutesy ladies. Yeah. I think we got it all.
Come on, eat this. No, don't eat my sunny eyes.
Yep.
I'm taking them.
Good. Oh, there's one of those big ones right there. Yeah. Twist it off right here at its knee. It's already twisting this way.
Come on.
Try to support the plant. There we go. Right, that should be enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going to be so good. Fresh tomatoes taste so much better and sweeter than store-bought tomatoes. Add in 1 1/4 pounds of ground beef. You could do this with chili also. I've done this with chili. It's really good with chili also. But today we're doing taco meat. Brown your ground beef. And I'm not exactly sure which cut we're going to like. So we're going to try this serrated one here. And we're just going to thin slice these. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, those are purty chips, aren't they? Yeah. Those are purty. Let's see what these other ones look like before we decide, though. Yeah, that's what we're doing, is making homemade chips for our nachos. All right, let's see what the other one looks like. Yeah. That is much more traditional. Yeah, we better stick with this one, because then we'll have thicker pieces versus these really thin ones that would make real chips. You want thick slices like this. Okay, so while that hamburger's cooking, get your french fries sliced up. Or your potatoes sliced up. But only cut enough that's going to fit into your pot for each round. You don't want to cut these all ahead of time or they'll all turn brown. Yep, making a mess on the stove already. Before we put these in, we're going to get out a fry basket with a drip tray. And we're going to turn the oven on to 100 and let's do 180. 180? Nah, 175. So we're going to keep them warm. Oh, gosh, forgot about that. Make sure you don't have french fries from last night's dinner in there. 250. How many potatoes did we do here? That's half. We better do We're going to do 4 potatoes at a time. Okay, we are at 275. Not quite yet. Oh, now we're cooking. Oh, we got up to 275 quick, didn't we? All right, time to drop these in. You're going to do it carefully. Just get them really close to the oil before you let go, and it won't splash. And as soon as you get them in there, we're going to give it a stir so they don't stick together. Just drop them all right into the center, and they'll start to mountain up on each other. This is why you only want to fill your pot halfway full. So you want 50% room for expansion. And you got to think about where that halfway point is after you add your potatoes. And I have a lid that goes on this, a cast iron lid that goes on this, just in case it ever jumps the pot and goes down into my gas flame. Which has never happened before, but it's close by just in case. Give those a little stir so they don't stick together. Perfect. Our nachos, I keep calling them fries, our potatoes are still getting to that crispy point. They got just a few more minutes. Okay, now after your ground beef is all the way browned, we're going to drain off this excess grease here. Doesn't have to be all of it, just most of it. There you go. You want just a tiny bit in there for flavor. Okay, after you drain that off, you're going to add 1 cup of water and 1 packet of taco seasoning, or you can mix your own. I got lazy and decided to buy a packet of taco seasoning. That's the first time I bought taco seasoning in like 5 years. And we're homeschooling. I have been tired out. It's hard. And resume that up to a low simmer until all that water is cooked off. I think these are getting there. You want these to be just slightly crispy. Oh, look at that one blowing up like a little balloon. Ooh. Blowing up like a little balloon that you just want to bounce around, but it's hot. It's a hot potato. It looks like a little heart. Aw, I love Idaho Nachos. Almost there. Can't step away and do anything else now because they're just about ready to come out. You can kind of hear it when you start tapping on them, what they sound like, and then you'll know when they're done. But as soon as they start blowing up like that one, you know that one's done. All right, we want some of these to be a little crispy so that when we smother them with cheese and the toppings, that they're not going to get soggy on us. But I like mine to be just slightly soft in the middle like a French fry. Crispy on the outside, yet meaty and pliable on the inside. Not all crisp. You don't want the whole thing to be a crunch. And add this to a drainable basket. You can even put it onto some paper towels instead of doing it this way, but I don't buy paper towels. Every now and then, but I seldomly buy paper towels. There you go. Okay, now we're going to spread these out a little. Whoop. And then we're going to douse them in some salt. And try not to get it all over the stove, because I always do. Okay, now we're going to set these in the oven to stay warm while we get our next batch going. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as you can do the, like, you pull the meat to one side so that you can see the bottom of the pan, then you can see how much liquid is actually left here. That's actually quite a bit. You got to give it some time to run down. All right, maybe 2 or 3 more minutes. Oh no, I lost a piece of meat. Well, that was $1 wasted. There's every little tiny meatball sized piece of hamburger is $1 right now. All right, we are at $2.75. We better get some more potatoes in there. I'm sure you could do this with a mandolin, but I think this is my version of what a mandolin is made for. I wish I could recommend it to you, but you can't buy them anymore, so I can't. Maybe on eBay. Yes, this is sharp. I just roll it backwards. Or, no, roll it forward while my finger wipes it, and then I'm not touching the blade. But if you went the wrong way, yeah. It's like turning a sewing machine the wrong way. Some things are just not smart. Alright, let's check on that. Oh, yeah, we are done. Okay, I'm going to turn that meat off. And we're just going to set that aside right near the oven vent to stay warm. Ooh, we need to get those potatoes in there quick. We are almost reaching 300. And let's put a lid on this so it doesn't get cold. And there you go. And 300 degrees. Yikes. Yeah, we need to get these in there quickly. And you could use your spider tool if that's more comfortable, but it's really hard to pick these up with that. So, just got to be careful not to drop any as you go in. And if you do get a little splash, you don't cry like a baby. You just think, oh, messed up. Don't do it that way next time. Oh, might want to let that starch cook off just a second before we add some more, because that, all those, that over bubbling, that's the starch bubbles that's coming off the potatoes. Is it going down yet? Yeah, it's starting to go down, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got enough room. Alright, and then you could use cheddar cheese if you'd like. But I have a liking for canned nacho cheese. This whole gallon was like $10. So you can't get a gallon of cheddar for $10. Alright, now we're also going to be adding a little bit of water to this so that it doesn't try to boil really thick like lava. You're just going to add a tiny bit of water. Thin this up just a little bit, and it will prevent it from being boiling lava at you. Okay, and we're just going to heat this over a medium-high heat until it starts to get bubbly. And then we're going to put a lid on it and turn it down. If you do not add water to this, when you try to stir it after it's been sitting for a minute, it'll just pop and try to splash a volcano of hot molten cheese at you. I definitely recommend doing this with the water, and it will evaporate off as we warm this. Might need a little bit more water. That's not quite enough. Let me get a little more. Alright. Let's see if that's good. We put in about a half a cup of water to this amount here. Steaming already. We are on a good medium heat right here. Not medium high, medium. This can be dangerous. Heating up nacho cheese can be far more dangerous than heating up oil for your chips. Oh, look at them perfect chips. Let's try one right now. Oh my gosh. That is way better than anything you buy at the store. So simple. So cheap. Oh, yum. That's way better than Ruffles any day, I'm telling you. Oh, salt. Don't forget to salt those right when they come out. You want them to still be slightly wet from that lard that they cooked in, or they won't hold the salt. The salt will just fall right down. There you go. Okay, and put these back in the oven to stay warm. All right, and once this cheese starts boiling at you, you're going to want to turn that all the way down to low, put a lid on it, and don't try to stir it, because it will pop and lava right out at you. Then just keep it on low, covered, for about 5 more minutes. Let's make sure that's good and hot. Oh, yeah, that's hot. That's probably not the smart way to do it. How do you tell if it's hot? You touch it. Because I'm not sticking my oil thermometer in here to find out. That is perfectly heated thoroughly. All right. All right, let's get some food ready. So you're going to take a large pile of these chips. And you eat chips with your fingers. So don't be afraid to put these on your plate with your fingers. Yum. Probably want to stir these up just a tiny bit. Oh, no. Before you serve them. There you go. Now we're going to cover this with some cheese. It is way easier to just do it like this. Yum. Or you can use shredded cheddar for this also. And now the meat. It's like 1/5 of this meat, or 1/4, however many you're feeding. Yes. Damn, that looks good already, I'm telling ya. And now you can put all the toppings on there. Some super finely diced onion. And lots of olives. You're going to want to kind of spread them out. Oh, olives are finally affordable. We haven't had olives very often lately. Some fresh diced tomato. We're essentially making pico de gallo chunk form right on the top here. Yeah. And yes, I'm purposely missing the center. And I love fresh jalapenos. I left the seeds in them because I like them spicy, but you can take the seeds out if you want. If you don't like it spicy, then you get a big dollop of sour cream. No, bigger than that. I mean, a big dollop of sour cream right into the center right there. And you top it off with the best hot sauce you can get, which is the cheapest too. Yum. And dinner is ready. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
You'd be my star, and I'd be your sky.